Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and welcome to the Millwall Career mode. It's now episode 13. Now in today's Millwall Career mode, we have to play Rochdale in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. If we win this, we could progress to the regional final. So that could be absolutely fantastic. I hope we can get there, because that will be a brilliant result for the team to get to where we pretty much are in real life at the moment. Now, we've also got to play Shrewsbury and Bradford in the league. Hopefully, by winning them two games, or at least coming out and getting a few points against these teams, we can progress into the playoffs. That'll do really well for the club, because then at least we're in a position that we can call at least half decent, because we do need to get promotion. So at least if we can get to the playoffs, we're at least giving ourselves a shot at that. Now, without further ado, let's go show you the team that I'm using against Rochdale in the Johnson's Paint Trophy. Now, bear in mind, this is a game on Wednesday. We've then got a game against Saturday against Shrewsbury. So the team isn't going to be fantastic. It's going to be a lot of backup players. So, let's go. Right, so this is the team that's going to be facing Rochdale. In goal, we got Christian Walton. Hopefully, he can keep us a clean sheet in this game. If not, then hopefully he can make some great saves. In the left-back position, we got Mitch Hancock. Hopefully, he can do a good job and solidify that defensive line for us. Two centre-backs are Sid Nelson and the captain, Tony Craig. Now, Tony Craig does look like he's a little bit tired. Now, that's probably true, and he hasn't had a rest in a very long time. Of course, he has played every single game this season. Romeo is in at right back. Then got the right midfielder in Paris Cohen-Hall. The centre mids are Powell and Upson. Hopefully that midfield partnership is good enough to help us win this game. The left mid is Lee Martin. Again, he doesn't look like he's in tip-top shape at the moment, but he'll do the job. And then the two strikers are Alfie Pavey and John Marquis. This is a strike partnership that I've been trying to get to work all season. So hopefully it can work in this game against Rochdale. So let's go, and hopefully we can get a win and progress to the regional final. Rose is going to cross the ball into the area. Can we get it away? No, we can't, but wow. They were very close there with Bennett. I cannot believe Walton completely missed the ball. If you look here, Walton should have easily come and collected the ball, but he just left it, and it almost dropped in the back of the net. Upson, we're going to play it short to Paris Cohen-Hall. Paris Cohen-Hall is going to give it to Jack Powell. Powell with a strike. Oh, and it was blocked there, and it almost ended up in the back of the net. That was very unlucky. We're making 3 substitutions here. Askunes, Morrison and Fred are coming on for Paris Cohen-Hall, Pavey and Powell. Hopefully these 3 players can come on the pitch, solidify a game for us, and hopefully get us a goal. Lee Martin, he's found Steve Morrison. This is great attacking play. It's back and forth at the moment. Steve Morrison, he's still going there. He's been brought down. Could that be a penalty? Indeed it is. We have got the chance to win this game. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at the challenge again. It was a terrible challenge. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing's happening there. Yeah, here we go. They're showing the challenge here. Steve Morrison was away. He was off to the races and he could have scored there. And at least we have been brought down, so we do have a chance to score. Knowing my luck, I probably will miss it, but who knows. Right, so it's going to be John Marquis versus Lillis. Can Marquis score this? If he does, we do win the game. Here we go. John Marquis scores, and we have probably won the game now against Rochdale. It is a penalty, and penalties aren't the best of things, but we do manage to score it, and it doesn't really matter in the fashion it happened. It went in the back of the net, and we are winning, and we should be through to our final of our area, which is pretty good, because we do get the chance to then go Wembley if we can win the 2 legs there. Lee Martin is going to give it to Steve Morrison again. Morrison to Askunes. Askunes is going to give it to Ed Upson. Upson, he knocks it onto Fred. Fred with the strike, and there we go. We have scored a second goal. What a well-worked team goal there. Fantastic passing. Morrison gave it to Askunes. Askunes laid it off to Upson, and then that's a great strike by Fred. And I've got to say, it's well and truly deserved. We have smashed them in the second half, and I'm so glad we're through to the area final again. And there you go, these are the stats at full time. We end up winning the game 2-0, and the stats say that we deserve to win it. Well, kind of. They had a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half we played a lot better and performed really well and managed to get 2 goals that meant that we are going through to the area final. John Marquis was fantastic in this game. I'm glad I let him take the penalty instead of Steve Morrison, because he converted it. And Fred actually popped up with a goal, which doesn't happen very often. So at least that's happened. Now, the next game we have to play is, of course, against Shrewsbury in the league. Some of these players might still play thanks to their fantastic performances, but after all, I do think that most of the players that weren't playing probably will be playing. Players like Sean Williams, who were out just for the fact they need to regain their fitness because they are one of the key players in the team. So, let's go play Shrewsbury. Hopefully, we can win that game because that would be brilliant. So, let me show you the players that are actually playing against Shrewsbury. Right, and after just beating Rochdale in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, this is the team that's going to be playing Shrewsbury. In goal, we got Christian Walton. The left back is Joe Martin. The two centre-backs are Beavers and the captain, Tony Craig. Now, Tony Craig does look like he could get fatigued very quickly because he's having to play far too many games. Of course, that is what the captain has to do. But the games are coming thick and fast in December, and they're going to continue to do that through January. So we might have to sub him off a lot for the rest of these monthly periods, at least till he gets his fitness back. The right back is Cummins, the right midfielder is Paris Hall, the centre midfielders are Gardner and Sean Williams, the left midfielder is Aidan O'Brien, and the two strikers are Lee Gregory and John Marquis. Can the two strikers score us at least one goal and win us the game? Who knows? Hopefully we can beat Shrewsbury and move into the playoffs. Let's go. Gary Gardner to Joe Martin. Joe Martin, that was a terrible challenge there. He should at least get booked for that. And there you go. Tootle has been booked. He shouldn't have made that challenge. But Paris Hall somehow wins it back. Paris Hall is still going. What can he do here? Paris Hall. He's still going. Paris Hall with a strike. And there we go. We are winning in this game. He cut inside. And that strike was fantastic. I'm not going to complain about us leading in this game. Look at that. That's a great strike. It's the type of thing that John Marquis and Lee Gregory have been doing recently. It's great dribbling and a fantastic strike to make it 1-0. Oh, that's a great shot, but a great save by Christian Walton there. What can Brown do down this wing? Still going. Dumbfounded Tony Craig. Oh, and that's a great shot, and yet again Christian Walton with a fantastic save. Right, and here you go. We are making 3 substitutions. Carlos Askins, Ben Thompson and Keenan Wood are coming on for Sean Williams, Gary Gardner and Tony Craig. Yes, Tony Craig is coming off. The captain has to be subbed off. He's very tired, so hopefully bringing on another defender will mean that we can at least have a bit of fitness in the defence. Lawrence with the free kick, and what a free kick there. Of course, the Com are very good at taking free kicks, but I didn't expect it to go straight into the back of the net. There goes our clean sheet and our victory here. We have to try really hard if we want to win this game now. I cannot believe how well that was taken. There's not really much I could do about it. Free kicks are a bit of luck. If the computer can take a free kick, it's probably going to go in the back of the net, and indeed it did there. Joe Martin's going to hoof the ball up the pitch to Aidan O'Brien. Aidan O'Brien is going to knock it up the pitch for Lee Gregory, and that was a dangerous challenge there. And he has been booked already, so could this be a red card? It is. It's a second yellow card, and that's a red card. We now have a bit of space down this left side of the pitch where we could score a goal. To Cummins. Sean Cummins with a strike, and what a save by Luttweiler there. I didn't expect it to get that close to the goal, to be honest. Paris Hall is going to cross the ball into the area. Can Askuns get his header away? Yes, he can! It's gone in the back of the net. We're winning 2-1. Crazy scenes here. We have managed to win the game. I cannot believe it. And who else to score than Carlos Askuns, the player that pops up every now and then to win the game. He is a true player. He's on loan from Wolfsburg, but I definitely want to sign him after his loan period's over. Of course, it is a 2-year loan. That header was fantastic. And I cannot believe we've actually won this game. And there you go, it is full time. I do win the game 2-1, and I've got to say, I look like the stats are saying I'm very, very lucky to have won that game. And I think I'm very lucky to have won that game. But who cares? I won the game. That's 3 points in the bag. Even if I didn't deserve to win the game, I won it. It doesn't matter. That's a lot better for the team if I can win games when we're not actually performing that well. Nevertheless, Paris Cohenhall's goal was a pretty good goal. I'm very happy that he scored that. And of course, Carlos Azkins, the hero of the hour, scoring that header. A fantastic header it was to win us that game. So our next game is up against Bradford. Can we get the same result in that game? Which would mean that we're extending our win run. Because of course we have won 5 in a row now. Can we make it 6? Let's go find out. Before we play Bradford, I have to show you this really big mistake that I've made. It says we've got a risk of losing 7 of our players, and it says just to let you know that we have the following players with contracts expiring soon: Byron Webster, Ed Upson, Sean Williams, John Marquis, Joe Martin, Lee Martin and Steve Morrison. And it says that they can negotiate contracts with any club they wish with 6 months or less remaining on their contract. This is going to be a huge problem. I don't have the funds to sign all these players back up. I really need to though. So it might mean I have to sell someone. I'm not sure, because this is huge. I need to get some sort of bonus for staying in a tournament long. I don't know what's going to happen. If we can get through the Johnson's Paint Trophy, maybe we might get some money there. But will that be enough to cover even the contracts? I don't think it will. I think we're going to have to lose a lot of these players. And it was a huge mistake of mine deciding to bring in a lot of players. But we're going to have to try and find some way around this, because at the moment we could be losing 7, not just 7 players, but 7 key players to this team. And that's just, well, that's really frustrating. Right, so let's go play Bradford. I'll show you the team that I've got to play with there. Right, so this is the team that's going to be playing up against Bradford. Christian Walton will remain in goal. He's been fantastic recently, so I don't want to leave him out the team. Joe Martin is the left back. The 2 centre backs are Beavers and the captain Tony Craig. Everyone in this team actually has full fitness, so that's fantastic to know. Edwards is the right back. The right midfielder is Fred. The 2 centre midfielders are Azkins, who scored the goal to win us the game against Shrewsbury, so I'm going to put him in the team just for that factor. Williams is then in there as well. Lee Martin is the left midfielder. The 2 strikers are Gregory and Steve Morrison. John Marquis is on the bench, but let's see how the game goes before we bring him on. So, can we beat Bradford? Of course, they are equal to points with us and 1 place behind us. So this game is an absolute must-win game. Can we do it? Let's find out. Not. It's a great pass to Marshall. That's a great shot. And what a save by Walton. He's playing in inspired form at the moment. Fred wins the ball here. And now this could be a great chance to run up the pitch and score. Fred, it's a great pass to Lee Gregory. Gregory is going to try and cut inside the defender. Lee Gregory with the strike, and what a save by the goalkeeper there. Williams, he's going to cross the ball into the area. Can Morrison get his head onto it? Yes, he can, but again the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save. Now with Sean Williams. Williams, this is a great pass to Steve Morrison. Morrison is going to try and play it to Lee Gregory. Oh, how did he miss that? That was so close to going in the back of the net. Bradford are just holding on. Azkins wins it back there, and it's now with Lee Gregory. What can Gregory do here? Gregory's got to find one of his teammates. He does. Gregory to Sean Williams. Williams with the strike, and there we go. We're winning the game 1-0 thanks to the goal scoring Sean Williams. He's got another goal. He's added it to his goal tally. He has scored a lot of goals this season, and that's just another one of them. Gregory playing fantastic. Gregory should have scored a goal, at least 1 in this game, but that was a great pass. And Williams, a player that's been scoring a lot of goals, was never going to miss from there, let's be honest. Azkins, he's going to give it to Steve Morrison. Morrison, he's still going. It's Steve Morrison. Morrison with a striker. What a goal by Steve Morrison. We're winning the game 2-0. I cannot believe Steve Morrison was put in this position. What a pass by Azkins. And what a dribble. And the goalkeeper stood no chance there. That was an absolutely astounding goal. Right, and we are making 3 substitutions. O'Brien, Marquis and Paris Cohenhall are coming on for Lee Martin, Lee Gregory and Fred. I know we're winning the game 2-0, but we might as well bring on some attacking players just to solidify this game even more. O'Brien is going to play up the pitch for John Marquis. Marquis is going to try and cut inside straight away. He has got past Clark. John Marquis with the strike. It's a great save, but can Morrison get to it? No, he can't. It's dropped there to Azkins. He saved it again. Oh, and Morrison puts it in the back of the net. Another goal for Steve Morrison. We're winning 3-0, and there was shambles in that box there. and we just about put it into the back of the net. Let's watch this again. A great save. Another save. Askew shot again. Another great save. And then Morrison just about put it into the back of the net. I cannot believe the scenes here. But we do, in fact, have another goal. Morrison, that's a great pass to Paris Cohenhall. Paris Cohenhall is going to play to Steve Morrison. What a save. He's dropped to Paris Cohenhall. It's dropped back. Oh, and Askew has put it in the back of the net. 4-0. I cannot believe this. This is a dream come true. Paris Cohenhall dribbling very well there. He tried to play it to Steve Morrison. It was blocked. It was then blocked again, and Askew was there to put it into the back of the net. Askew has scored a lot recently. What a game this has been. I honestly cannot believe how well this game went for us. We won the game 4-0, and the stats say we deserve to win the game. I would have expected it to have been a lot harder, considering I conceded against Shrewsbury, a team that were lower than where Bradford are in the league. I cannot believe that Bradford only had one shot on target. They were one position behind us. It was only goal difference that was keeping them below us in the league. But what a performance, and that helped my goal difference out a lot. The surprise story here is Steve Morrison managed to get some goals to his name. I cannot believe some of the goals he scored, especially the first one he scored. That was a fantastic strike. That was Morrison going back to his old days where he could run with the ball. I just can't believe it. Now, before I end this episode, I'm going to show you the league table because I think that's really important that you get to see where we are in the league. Right, and this is the league table. Walsall are at the top, then Wigan are just below them, and in the playoffs are Sheffield United, Southend, Millwall, which is of course us, and then Bradford. I told you that they were very close to us, Bradford. And it was only goal difference that was keeping us above them before we played them. But of course we did just smash them 4-0. I'm so happy that we won 4-0. I'm so surprised, to be honest. Wouldn't have expected Bradford to have played that bad. But nevertheless, that helps our goal difference out even more. We've got the highest goal difference in the league. Now we're 8 points off of Walsall, who are the team at the top. So it is definitely doable to get higher in the league and definitely challenge for that promotion space. And of course that was what we was meant to do at the beginning of the season. So I think we can definitely do that if we continue with our form. Now Wigan are of course second. We're 6 points below them. So again, it's even easier to get there. As long as we can continue our winning ways, we should be able to battle for promotion throughout the entire time in January, and should have sealed it around about the end of January, beginning of February time. If we haven't, then the battle's going to be a long, hard one that we're going to have to battle throughout the rest of the season to do. But I'm very happy with my team's performance. We've had 6 wins in a row. I cannot believe that. I never would have expected that after the start of the season. So anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I know I have, after beating Bradford 4-0 especially. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for more Millwall Career Mode episodes. Goodbye.